MITJ squad, welcome to another video. Thank you guys for joining me. My voice is a little bit hoarse today, so forgive me if I am not so clear and loud. But you see what's happening here. We are going to do some stuffed ripe plantains, some vegan stuffed ripe plantains. So my beautiful people, follow back on me and let us go to the kitchen. All right, so here you have it. I just did a tablespoon of butter. You use your vegan butter. And I went ahead and I had some garlic that I diced finely, some green onions that you just saw me put in there, some freshly chopped parsley that I'm adding to the mix. Yes, that's what we are doing. And there you have it, some purple onion, red onions, whatever you want to call it as well, that we have diced in nice little pieces. You can cut it however you want, because remember, you're tailoring your food for your desire, so you can do that. All right, so that is what is happening now. So I'm just going to put that in and quickly saute before I add the rest of the vegetables that I have already gone ahead and cut. Yes. So just quickly sauteing this to get that garlic flavor bursting in the pot. Yes. And I am going to leave the bell peppers for after, because I like my bell peppers to have a little crunch to it, not softly done. So here I went ahead in the interest of time, and I did shred some cabbage. I wanted them to be finely shredded, so that's what I do. Again, you can tailor it to suit you. So if you want the cabbage pieces bigger, then you can always go ahead and cut that. So I'm going to toss it around, saute it until it gets to that point where I want, because I don't want it soft and saggy, So there you have it, and you saute until it gets to that part where you're satisfied with the texture. So that's what I did, and here I am adding my bell peppers to the mix. Yes, and we're going to continue to toss around. Notice I just use a little bit of that butter, because I did not want a lot, because we don't want any oil spilling over and all of that. So, and here I am going in with some Badia black pepper and some pink salt to the mix. Yes, because I like to bring it to the taste that I want. But for my vegetables, I like a lot of seasoning, especially when my allergies are kicking. I don't play with a lot of stuff. I try to keep it as simple as possible. Now, this is some firm tomato that I cut up, because I didn't have the very ripe ones, because I did not want it like that. And I'm going to go in with some balsamic vinegar to top off the taste that I want. Feel free to add whatever it is that you want to your vegetable. I did went ahead and added some oregano to it as well. So there you have it. But you have the choice to put more seasoning in it if you want. All right. As I always say, the beauty about preparing your own food, you can tailor it to suit you. All right. So, yes, there you have it. There you have it. Yes. So I'm just going to continue to just toss that around to, continue saute it, and you see, and if you could smell this, because the garlic and all the natural seasoning that I did put in is bursting with flavor, so it has a nice scent to it, and the vinegar just top it off and give it that right little taste that I desire. Of course, I tasted it, you just did not see when I did that. So don't be afraid to taste as you go along, and you can add. Unfortunately, you can take away when you already put in, but you know. All right, see there, I'm going to taste it again so you can see. So that's it, and we are going to go ahead and definitely, yes, I'm just going to go in with a little garlic salt as well, some Badia garlic salt. Yes, and we're just going to continue to mix this in to make sure that it is evenly incorporated in the mixture. And we are going to, there you go, some mixed vegetable is added to the mix. And this is the frozen one that I've cooked quickly, but you can use the one from the tin if you so desire. I am allergic to tin or can, or some people call it canned food. I am allergic to canned food, so I don't use that, but feel free. As well as you can use other ingredients. For those who like black beans or baked beans and whatever, you can use whatever filling you desire. And if you want your meat in it, your fish, whatever it is, you can use whatever filling and stuffing that you like. I am making sure I'm taking out all of the mixed vegetable in the container, the bowl. All right, so I'm just going to mix all of that together nicely. Look at it, beautiful colors, lovely aroma, and it looks and smells very inviting. So for those vegan lovers, this is a recipe that you can try. So of course I am done now because I don't want it soft and saggy, and we are going to put that aside. And here I am with my plantain, and you see me going ahead. You can use your knife to cut. I'm using a spoon, and I am just removing so a portion of the inside, because we want to make it so it has enough cavity so you can fill it. So you're going to cut lengthwise along the plantains, making sure to leave an inch or so at the end, because you don't want it to break wide open. So when you're done, you're supposed to have it looking like a, what should I say, a canoe. Yes, so you do. I have these plantain, but they are not fully ripe, because you know, the more it's ripe, the sweeter it is. I did not want all of that extra sweetness, so I had these turn, partially ripe. And when you use that, it's a little bit firmer. You can also go ahead and use your green plantains if you so desire. And I am just brushing these with a little olive oil. Yes, because we don't want it sticking. And I'm going to just remove it from this pan and put it in something else, And here I decided to add a piece of parchment paper to it, just to make sure that we don't have anything sticking, or burn. So you secure that, brush that with some olive oil, because I did not finish. And we're going to stuck these baby in the oven. My oven is on 350, so we're just going to give it some time. You're going to look, you're going to test, you're going to gauge. So there it is in the oven. And of course we put the vegetable aside that we use, but I removed those from the oven, and I'm just going to do the filling now. Fill it up, and we're going to complete it. And of course, waiting mouths are there to enjoy. Yes, so there you have it. I'm just filling all the cavities of the 3 plantains with all of this vegetable goodness. And again, this is a lovely recipe for the vegan people. All right, so there you have it. Isn't it lovely? So you have to look, and I like how this smells, I like how it looks, and we are just, don't mind the spillage, you know, we'll get everything in where we want it. So so we are just filling the cavities how we want it, not to overload, but to make sure you get enough vegetable goodness inside. All right, so that's what we are doing. Look at it, you see all the different vegetables, the colors coming out, and it looks magnificent. Yes, and this is what we love. I am already salivating. Yes, yes, because I'm hungry, so you know I'm going to delve right in when this is finished. Yes, yes, yes. So we're going to do this. Yes, and then we are going to tuck those babies back in the oven, boil for a few minutes, you know, and then we are going to enjoy. But what I'm going to do is, because you can use other toppings too, so again, for vegan you can use vegan cheese, veggie cheese, if you must call it that, or whatever the cheese may be that you like, pepper jack, whatever, you understand me. But I'm speaking about the vegan people, so you can add your veggie cheese, your vegan cheese, to top it off. And then, as I said, we're going to pop it back in the oven, you know, allow it to broil for a few minutes, just to get the cheese melted and to get a little crispiness. That's how I like it. So there it is, back in the oven. And we're just giving it a few, and then we are going to take it out. There you have it. Look at those babies. Look how inviting that looks. Look how delightful and delicious. Yes, yes, yes. And I'm going to eat and eat. I think I'll have to have a go at this for more than once. Yes. So this is another way to enjoy vegetable, guys. Look at it, nice and lovely. I'm going to have one of these definitely for my dinner. And something else, I did pair it with an escovitch fish, but you can have it with whatever it is that you so desire, whatever it is that you want. Just make sure that you fix it and you enjoy. Look at that, look how lovely that is. If only you could smell too, you'll understand. So there you have it, guys. I'm going to include the ingredients in the description, so you can go ahead and you can try it. And here I did get a little lettuce, I did have an escovitch fish with it, and a little bit of seasoned baked potatoes. Yes, and popped in a few cherry tomatoes, and I went good.